Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video here on my channel. Today we have $200 in the balance, and in today's video we're gonna test out a free dice strategy against a paid dice strategy. So basically a dice strategy that was free on YouTube, right? And a dice strategy that we actually paid $500 for to try it out in today's video. I will also leak the conditions, I don't care, right? As you guys know, I don't think you should sell strategies, so I'm just gonna leak the condition. So we'll get a $500 dice strategy for absolutely free if you watch the video. And I would say let's get straight into it. Let's go on dice, and I already prepared both strategies. As you guys can see, this strategy is called $0 dice strategy. It's a very simple one. It basically has these two conditions. On every one loss, we're gonna increase the bet amount by 71%, and on every one win, we're gonna reset the bet amount. Very simple, right? The multiplier will be a 3.05x, just like that, and for the bet amount, it will be a 0.05. Okay, so let me pull up the live stats just like that. Guys, just know I'm up around $2,000 today already on stake, so it could be that we're actually gonna lose now because stake wants some money back. So let's hope this doesn't happen, but we will see. Let's try this out. This is the free strategy. We have a $500 strategy coming up from one of my viewers. He said he paid $500 for it. I'm not sure, I can't verify it, right? But I'm just gonna believe him, why not? And he actually sent it to me for free. So I will show you guys the conditions in today's video, and we're gonna try it out. I have never tried it out before. It could be bad, it could be good, we will see. I saw it was pretty risky, I'm not gonna lie, because it had some big increases, right? But we will see after we tested out this $0 dice strategy. I don't really have a target, maybe $50, $100. We will see how this goes. And yeah, so far so good. The free strategy is going very well. I have to say this strategy has been performing in the past very good. Also on Limbo, you can use this also on Limbo, right? I think I recorded even a video on this one already. It's a very simple one, it's very effective. I think almost Copper is using this strategy a lot. I think it's his favorite strategy. So yeah, okay, now we need a hit, come on. $10, $18, nice, there we go. Okay, we just got a hit. That was important, I'm not gonna lie. As you guys can see, $18 bet on a 3x, we made $57 just like that, and we are up $20. So I would say the target is $50, something like that, and then we're gonna try out the paid strategy because I think that's what you guys are here for, right? And yeah, let's see if we can actually hit that. I think we need one more big losing streak because as you guys can see, we just jumped from $7 all the way up to $20, and I would say, yeah, let's hope we can hit for one more thing. Nice, there we go. Just really quick, if you want to try out stake for yourself, make sure to sign up using code VICO, as this unlocks the VIP program and an additional 5% instant rakeback directly on your account. If you already have a stake account but you would like to switch under my code, we can help you with that. For that, please join my Discord and submit a ticket, and we will help you switch code. Also, you will get access to my $1,000 monthly wager leaderboard, where you will be rewarded just for playing under my code. Additionally, you will get access to Discord giveaways, bonus codes, and much more. So join the Discord for all the bonuses, and let's get back to the video. Alright, we're almost halfway there, right? We have $25 and the goal is $50 with only two conditions. It's pretty impressive, right? You have to say, you have to admit that for only two conditions, it's actually printing very good, and it's very consistent. As you guys can see, we only had one big losing streak, which actually ended up paying quite big. And yeah, I'm happy so far with the free strategy. Let me know in the comments which one of the strategy you prefer after we tested both, of course. And yeah, if you're gonna use the $500 strategy, because I'm gonna leak it, as already said, I don't really care. I don't think you should sell strategies, because at the end of the day, it's gambling, right? Every strategy can fail. Doesn't matter how many conditions, doesn't matter how much work or how much backtesting you put into. At the end of the day, stake decides if a strategy works or not. So yeah, I don't think you should sell strategies, and therefore I'm gonna leak the conditions. I don't care. But yeah, let me see if you can actually hit these $50 right here. Okay, now we need to hit. Nice, there we go. We just hit for $3. I think that should be a $9 win. Okay, $11 win. Nice, we take that. Very nice. And we are going up very steady. As you guys can see, after this big spike down, it has been a very steady increase. We're almost a little bit too perfect, I'm not gonna lie. We could expect a big losing streak coming. But yeah, so far we have 82 wins and 170 losses, so it's quite good for a 3x multiplier. And now we have a little losing streak again. Come on, nice, there we go. We just hit it again with a $1.20 bet amount. I could speed up the bet amount a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It's put in instant bets until the bet amount gets big again, and then we can stop it. Okay, there we go. $10 bet amount, $18 bet amount. Nice, there we go. We just hit it again on a 3x. That's paid us again $57. We hit that already, guys, remember? And yeah, that has been the biggest bet amount so far, so we're just gonna stop it right here. As you guys can see, the $0 dice strategy made us $50. So let's hope we can beat that with the $500 strategy. It would be kind of funny if the $500 strategy just blew the balance, right? But I would say let's vault these $50 and then try out the other one. Alright, so for this strategy, we're gonna go with a 1.9x multi, just like that. And we're gonna go with a $0 bet amount, actually. That's what he told me, because in the conditions, we will actually set the bet amount. Let's quickly go over the conditions. As you guys can see, these are the conditions. Just pause the video, copy them if you want to try it out yourself. We'll scroll through them, just pause the video. But as you guys can see, we have a lot of increases, right? increase bet amount by 380%, 590%. So it's pretty risky if you ask me. You have to go with a very low bet amount. And as you guys can see in the condition 11, you actually set your bet amount. So I would recommend to go with a very low bet amount. I went with a 1 cent bet amount just to try it out. If it's too low, we're actually gonna increase it throughout the video. But I would recommend go with a very low one, because as you guys can see, we have 590%, 275%, 380% increases. So it can get very, very risky over the time. But I would say let's just try it out. Let's pull up our live stats. Let's reset this. You can remember our $0 dice strategy actually made us $50. So I'm very happy with that. The bet amount will stay at 0 and the multiplier will be a 1.9x. Sorry, that was not what I wanted. 1.9x, 3 to 1. Here we go. Let's see how this moves. Again, I'm pretty excited to test this out. As I said, it's a $500 dice strategy, or at least that's what he told me. I will pull up a Discord DM right now where he messaged me actually last week, and yeah, to try it out. So I'm very excited to see that. I hope I set it up correct. I'm not sure if I did, but this should be fine. It looks like it's a little bit too low, the bet amount. Maybe we'll actually increase it, but let's just see how this moves. The graph is looking pretty interesting already. All right, so there we go. We just had a 15 cent bet amount. That's exactly what I mean, right? Because with a 1.9x, the losing streak can get very big, right? And we have some pretty insane increases throughout the conditions. For example, on the 13th win, I think we increased by 500%, something like that. Let's just keep the bet amount at a very low pace, or like the very low bet amount, just to survive these losses. And let's see if we can get a losing streak, because now we're only up 12 cents, but I'm pretty like scared to increase the bet amount, because as you guys can see, it only takes a couple of losses and we're already at a $1 bet amount, and we actually hit it on a 1.9x just like that. So let's see if we can manage to instant bets. Yeah, let's just insert the instant bets and let's see if we can print some money. If not, that's fine, right? Because the free strategy actually printed for us. Here it's the same goal, $50 maybe, and then you can decide yourself which of these strategies is better. I'm still kind of figuring out how this will work, because so far we're only up $1. Okay, yeah, holy shit. Okay, so it just went insane with a losing streak, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I think on the condition it increased by 500%, but because we have a too low of a balance, it didn't do it, right? So let's just start the auto bet, and they actually managed to recover, but we had too low of a balance, right, to actually increase on the condition, so we would have recovered anyways. So let's just count this as normal win, and let's start the auto bet again. We're up $24. It was a little bit weird, right, because I have a too low of a balance, but there you can see the strategy, right? Basically we want a insane big losing streak, and then the bet amount gets very big, and then we want a hit. So I don't know if I like the strategy. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty high risk strategy, because you don't really make any profit until a big losing streak happens, right? And I'm not a fan of that, I'm not gonna lie. So you can decide yourself which one is better. We're just gonna leave it running a little bit more before we're gonna call it a video. And yeah, maybe, yeah, we're gonna target $50 again. So we need a pretty big losing streak again, and then hopefully we can hit it. I also don't like the multiplier. It's not a big multiplier, right? It's only a 1.9x, so you're never really gonna make money until the bet amount is very big. And if the bet amount is very big, the risk is very high of actually losing, right? Because it's pretty much a 50% win chance, right? So I don't really like that. So I prefer the free dice strategy until now. Maybe you guys prefer this one. Maybe you have some improvements to make on this one. I'm open to hear that. Make sure to join the Discord if you have a dice strategy that I should try out. If I make some profit, I will of course tip you guys as always. And yeah, okay, now we are going dead again. It's pretty much a strategy where you need a pretty high losing streak, right? So otherwise don't make any profit, right? We made barely $1 so far without this big losing streak right here. We were down around $50, right? So that was a little bit scary, but we managed to recover. But yeah, so let's see if we can make one more losing streak, and I would say let's speed up the video until we have a losing streak. I will see you guys soon. Alright guys, so we just had another increase from $27 all the way up to $38, and now we just had another win. I think it was this one, $17 on a 1.9x that paid us $33. This took forever, guys. We are already at around 1,150 bets. It's insane. I don't know if I like this strategy, I'm not gonna lie. Let me quickly go for these $50 right here, and then we're gonna call it the video. Hello, can we please get to $50? Nice, there we go. We just made another $50, and now it's up to you to decide which strategy you like more. Me personally, I like the free dice strategy a little bit more, and this is the proof to not buy any strategy, because we made the exact same money with the free strategy, and I even like this free strategy a little bit more, right? Because look at this, we just went to try, right? And then it was very risky, but we managed to hit $50. So I will leave it up to you which strategy you will use. Let me know in the comments which one you like better. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to join the Discord, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.